Thinking about moving to Mexico and not sure where to start? Today's ultimate guide, where we're going to be covering everything you must know from safety, taxes, and everything in between, so you can decide if Cabo is your next destination. Watch to the end for expert tips and resources that make your transition smooth and stress-free. Let's dive right in. Well, the first thing that people think about when they're moving to Cabo San Lucas, or really anywhere in Mexico, is it safe? Then they start thinking about, can I save money? Then they start thinking about all the hot chicks, maybe all the hot dudes. Then they start thinking about the good weather. And they're kind of bundling all these things together and they're going, is Cabo the place for me? Is Mexico the place for me? Well, again, in this guide, we're gonna get to all of that. Why is Cabo considered one of the safest cities? That is because the residents, the locals, we survive off of tourism. And because of that, we all work together to protect the people. So there are laws and there are rules. What does that mean? That means that you don't bite the hand that feeds you, meaning you are not allowed to hurt tourists in any way, shape, or form. There's barely any crime against tourists here. If somebody was to run down the street and grab a lady's purse, they would not make it to the end of the street because another local would grab them and take the purse back and hand them over to the police. Because again, there's laws, there's rules, and everybody works together to keep the city safe, so that way everybody continues to make money and to thrive. One thing you have to remember is Cabo San Lucas is like the heart of Mexico, meaning people from all over Mexico move here, make money here, so that way they can send money back to their families in Puebla, in Mexico City, in Veracruz, all throughout all of Mexico. And without Cabo San Lucas, that would be a big hit on all of Mexico. You'll be surprised at the difference in cost and how much money you can actually save and how you can leverage your life in Cabo San Lucas. Let's say in California, $800,000 gets you a shed in Riverside or something like this. You're definitely gonna have to join a gang. Here, on the other hand, for $800,000, you can live in a resort, where you have access to multiple swimming pools, private restaurants. You can definitely leverage your life. One of those reasons is, of course, everything is lower. High-speed internet, $30. You've got your phone, $30. My electricity for 2 months, $75. This is one thing that a lot of people don't understand, and that is your property taxes. On a $1.5 million house, Cabo San Lucas, your yearly tax is gonna be around, let's say $1,200 a year. If you were in California, that would be $11,000. If you were in New York, $19,000. If you were in Toronto, $10,000. Calgary, Alberta, Canada, $14,000. If you were in Illinois, $31,000. If you were in Connecticut, $26,850. New Hampshire, $28,950. Cabo San Lucas, that's where you want to be. Moving abroad doesn't have to be so stressful. One led by myself, Brandon BK Kessler, finding your ideal property to navigating the tax laws and settling on your new life with our expert knowledge here in Cabo San Lucas. You'll save time, money, to avoid common pitfalls, mistakes. So do yourself a favor, check the link in the description to connect one of our Cabo One members. We will assist you today. In Cabo San Lucas, I always tell people one thing: you gotta learn to say no. And that is because there's always something going on, whether you're a family or my age, meaning a very young, handsome man, all the way to the elderly retired. Young guys, young kids, it's got parties for days. You can party it up, go out on yachts. If you're middle-aged, we've got tons to do. We can go golfing. We have tons of ATVs, lots of hiking, off-roading, healthy lifestyle, gyms. And if you're an older guy too, we've got the resorts where you can go golfing. This is one of the golf courses where Canelo goes. This is where Justin Gagey goes, Jennifer Aniston. I mean, we have so many celebrities now that have second homes here. I mean, Cabo truly does have something for everybody, if you know what I'm saying. Making the move to Cabo, how to plan the logistics. If you're coming from the States, you're thinking, how the heck am I gonna get to Cabo? How the heck am I gonna get to Merida? How the heck am I gonna get to Cancun? Well, guess what? Your boy here has got a lot of experience, considering I drove all the way from Washington to Cancun, then to Playa, then all the way to Belize, 45 days. So how to do the exact opposite of what I did is you need to hook up with some people who know what they're doing. Of course, there's moving companies that can help you guys with that, and we know tons of different moving companies as well. In fact, we help a lot of people bring their vehicles down here actually on a regular basis. Well, we also have a lot of people that are moving here, and we also help them with pretty much everything they need. Just give us a call and we can set you guys up with the right moving companies and people that are not gonna take and give you the gringo price. We can get you that local price so you're really taken care of. Navigating the legal, financial side. In Mexico, in Cabo, I just told my editor this. He was coming here from Ukraine, and he was like, oh my God, I'm so scared. I've never left my country. What can I do? Why does he have a French accent? I don't know. Sounds weird, but he does. Anyways, I said, bro, don't worry about it. Mexico, Cabo, one of the easiest countries in the world to get into, to actually set roots. They actually really love tourists to come here because that's where they make all their money. And it's very easy to get into Cabo San Lucas. In fact, it's one of the easiest countries in the world to immigrate to. And that's why so many people are doing it. So to get your residency in Mexico, to get your temporary residency, extremely easy. Honestly, you can have somebody help you to do it for $1,000, $1,500, and that gives you 4 years. And then after you've had that for 2 years, then you can apply for your permanent residency. If you've got enough money, you could just buy it. Honestly, that's just the way it works out here. Now I'm Mexican. You guys want to know my Mexican name? Don Antonio Tabasco Chavez Jr. Alvarez. Que on the way. So obviously you don't have to pay anybody. Of course you can go to the immigration office and you can apply for all of this yourself. Maybe it takes you 3-4 days, something like that, sitting in a little room. The thing about Cabo is we have so many expats here that it is extremely easy to find your tribe, to find your people, whatever it is you're into, whether it's bike riding, yoga, surfing. We have tons of clubs, online groups that basically tell you all the different events that are coming up. Now, Cabo San Lucas also is a art community, both Cabo San Lucas and San Jose del Cabo. Cabo has its art night on Friday. San Jose has its art walk on Thursday. If you want, you can check out our video about that right here. All you gotta do is go hang out in those clubs or in those spots, and you will most definitely find your people. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. This is the ultimate guide to Cabo San Lucas. If you're ready to start planning, reach out to one of us. One of the team members can help you at Cabo One. You know, we can really make that process smooth, easy, stress-free. Do me a favor, don't forget to hit the subscribe, like the video, and if you can, please put a comment down below because this really helps the channel, and I'll see you on the next video.